All right, so I was hoping to do something a little bit more spectacular for you today. Um, Week is just not working out. But the topic at hand is the bringing the AR-15 into the 21st century, 21st century parts, 21st century ammunition. I don't particularly have anything against the Six Max or the Arc or the Grendel, but where the Grendel and the Arc are concerned is, we were shooting 6 millimeter Grendels and 224 Grendels more than 10 years ago. Essentially, as soon as that thing came out, it was being necked out and being shot. So I've never understood people, um, either in the private sector or on YouTube, that wanted to discuss, oh, the Arc, it's so awesome. Well, no, we've already had that, and most of us skipped over the Arc and just went right to the 224 Grendel, right? And that's exactly what Hornady did. They've introduced the 22 Arc. But again, anyway, topic at hand. So this here is the 6.8 Dasher. This is the Norma brass, so it's got the 500s longer case neck. As this guy is loaded, let me get you some basic numbers here, just average stuff that folks are shooting in terms of performance. So IMR 8208, 36 grains, 130 grain Sierra bullet, 2860. So that's just kind of the normal average going out deer hunting or whatever else. You can also do things like IMR 30, 31, 35 grains, 130 grain Nosler, 2,900 feet per second. So let me show you something here. So this is actually something we've been lovingly calling for years, Witch Hammer. So as of 2 weeks ago, Witch Hammer here had a 20-inch barrel rifle length gas system. This is, of course, an AR-15. It was time to rebarrel it. That's how old this gun is. It's how old this technology is. It was time to rebarrel this guy. The new barrel here, we actually went down to 18 inches, rifle length gas system, and we're working up the new loads for this guy now, because we'd like to keep those velocities up, but cut the barrel weight down, of course. So the key to this technology here is, what a 450, um, what the 450s are doing in the ARs. That is the same case head diameter for 308. You can currently stuff those things into there, and it works just fine as long as you're not getting crazy with your loads. But particularly in this instance, and this is what has always fascinated me for the last 6 years, is technology's been available, but people just wanted to kind of ignore it, and it was probably the bigger guys that wanted to ignore it. My shop, we have vertical mills, we have horizontal lathes, we have a couple CNC machines. We are not currently set up to machine this part fast and efficiently that I'm going to show you. Perhaps some machine shops that could make this part. Originally, this part was made by ARP out of Florida. He has since retired, and this part does not have any legal protections on it. He just stopped making it, so there's nothing to be um, concerned about reproducing the part. Anyway, set Witch Hammer aside here. So this is the bulk carrier group that's generally, just anything can be used, but we are utilizing the Rubber City Armory adjustable gas key. Seems to help a little bit from overpressuring, especially if you're going to stick a can on there. But the beautiful thing here, and this is the critique, and this is what Palmetto was also showing off at the 2024 SHOT Show. So they have this, and I hope they're getting ready to manufacture it. I hope everybody's getting ready to manufacture this. And again, maybe a machine shop that has a horizontal lathe, and these could be made really fast. When I make these, it takes forever. But anyway, I'll try and get this guy in there, but you can see how that is a webbed um, bolt versus the standard slotted. So you've got extra strength in there. You can see that guy is in fact machined out. um, for the 308 based Norma. So there it is. There's the rifle it came out of. But again, I'll just keep showing you that, because if you know somebody that can help us all out that are into technology, including yourself, get these AR-15 webbed bolts made a little bit more faster, efficiently, that would be awesome. Like I said, I've got these guys. We can get the dimensions, whatever they need to do that. But yeah, that's the point right there. That's the 21st century AR-15 bolt head, and that gets you into the 308 base cases, which means we don't need 6 Max, we don't need Grendel, we don't need ARC anymore. We can now start playing with the larger caliber stuff. So as I mentioned in the YouTube comment, yeah, I was poking you. Hopefully you weren't too offended by that. Just trying to get guys to push the technology that we already have that a lot of people seem to ignore. For whatever reason, I don't want to get into that. But anyway, if you know anybody that can actually make that guy, let's do that. If you know anybody that Palmetto, because I think they're manufacturing those now, or at least are preparing to, maybe they just need a little push, some response from people out here in the real world, that would be awesome. Other machine shops should be making this as well. There's no reason why we should be using the 20th century bolt for the AR-15. One of the things we're going to be doing this week, because I saw a video posted a couple days ago where people were shooting 11-inch arcs, 87 grain arcs. So I just got in this 6mm blank. I'm going to go ahead and chop this guy into a couple 11-inch segments. Barrel, not for the 6.8. The 6.8, this is a true ass kicker right here. We're not going to chamber up for this guy. We're actually going to do some 11-inch 6 dashers, and I might do a 11-inch 22 dasher and turn these into pistol length functioning rifles. So anyway, again, I hope you didn't take my pokes as an insult or anything like that. I'm just curious as to why more guys are not demanding and pushing this technology. The fact that Palmetto now has that design in their hands, maybe that's a good thing for all of our futures. If you need to text me, if you need me to cut a barrel for you just so you can F around, not really interested in charging you money for that, let me know. The number would be 505 221 4704. I apologize for speaking fast and frantically. Like I said, it's just one of those weeks. Got to get this done. Had a couple minutes. But there you go, man. Any questions, comments? Like I said, text me back, 505 221 4704. My name is Brian. And, geez, I hope this offers, some better conversations for the future. Cheers. Have a good Tuesday.